iFILM. London.
You're going down.
Any more malfight, I'll send me 2 bodyguards on you, so beware.
Yeah.
I want to know what Frank
Ain't got a chance.
Do you have any strategies for the match?
I was already saying, I'm going to be all over him like a baby's rush. So, you know, when the rush starts from the bottom, works the way up on the head. So
I think the word it's looking for is a rash, not a rush.
Yeah, man.
And yourself, Tyson, any predictions for the match and what are your strategies?
To be honest with you, I will do what it takes to win. And whatever it takes to win, I will do. And there's no strategy involved in boxing. When I go in the ring, it's not about strategies. You can be a robot and follow a certain way of going on and try and do it off in favour, but I do whatever comes into my head at the time. So with Chisora, it's obvious because he's a short heavyweight really, 6'1", 17 stone. It's obvious I'm going to jab him to death. And but if not, people say Tyson Fury can't box and move, but I definitely can. But I do like to fight, so we never know what Tyson's going to come in the ring. Will it be something like Tyson and stand and trade with this guy and go him away, or am I just going to box into pieces? Well, all will be unveiled.
Great participation, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Don, do you want to give us your thoughts on the fight as well?
Hello everybody. Well, I've been sitting here listening to everything. I don't really like getting involved because that's not my department. I let the fighters talk to each other. Coming from a trainer's perspective, there's only ever going to be one result. Anybody who knows anything about boxing, Tyson says there's no strategy, which explains that if you don't have a strategy in life, everything we do in life, you have to have strategy to be successful. So we've got our strategy, we know what it is, and you'll find out on the night.
Jerry, who's the best person you fought so far?
I have to give it to Sam Sexton. It was a great fight in September. I enjoyed that fight. So I have to give it to Sam. It's Sam.
He's the best person you fought and you won it fairly.
Oh yeah.
Tyson, the best person you fought?
Probably John McDermott. He nearly beat me the first time. Got my back and straightened it out. And that's about it really, but it was just horrible really. Can't name who's fault. Anyone who showed him any sort of punch resistance, he's put him in the distance to give him a tough fight. Look at Daniel Perret done with it, punched him all about the head. Destroyed him in 2 rounds. He says Sam Sexton, he's beat Sam Sexton. Alright, it was a close fight with Sam Sexton. It wasn't no walkover. It was a level fight. He was hurt in the fight a couple of times. Don't think I've not watched it because I've studied it like anything. He was knackered after 6-7 rounds. And what did he do? He hit Sam Sexton with about 500 straight right hands on the chin and hooks and everything put him over. Come on. What's he going to do? Build up a lot of points against me and put him in a calculator and hope to win? Pointless, really.
Derek, you say you don't like following boxing, you particularly spend nights watching it, but were you going through Tyson's fights to see what he's going to come?
Nah. No, really.
Isn't that really going to counteract what Don said about strategy being important?
I came here when he fought his last fight, when he swung his punch from nowhere and just knocked the guy out. The guy was giving him a tough fight, so, you know, he's a one-trick pony, so it's alright. I don't have to watch any of these DVDs or anything like that.
Does that sound good to you, Tyson? Easy to bother watching what you can do?
To be honest, he can do what he wants, he still can't beat me. I can beat DERECK CHISORA at fighting, boxing, singing, dancing, skipping, running, jumping. Anything he wants, I can beat him at. So, boxing's nothing. That's just one of the things I can beat him at. Anything else I can beat him at as well, because I'm a better man in every division, every department. I'm a better man. So it's easy for me.
Originally, when you won the first Perspy, you were going to stage this one in Spain, and as I understand, that was not backed by the boxing board of control. Did they give you any reason as to why? And I'll take it both fighters would have been prepared to go to Spain to fight.
I think so. Well, we wrote to the board and said, provided the money was deposited with the board, we go to Spain. That was a matter of record.
Just that they basically they didn't want to go to Spain.
Okay, they didn't give you any written response or anything? No?
That was it.
Who didn't want to go to Spain?
Sorry?
Who didn't want to go to Spain?
Board control.
What's not to do then?
Well, it's the British title. They've got to sanction it, haven't they?
You've got to have it in England.
No, you don't have to. It's not in the rules and regulations. But you know, they can turn it down. They can turn venues down, wherever they are.
You didn't challenge it?
We did, yeah. We challenged it. We wanted to hold the fight in Spain. It would have made a fantastic international event, not just a boxing match, a heavyweight contest. It would have been great for everyone concerned.
It's Wembley Arena going to be set up for me.
It's going to be set up for 10,000.
That's an opportunity for both fighters to make friends.
It is. I mean, it is what it is. It's a good fight, one that I'm looking forward to. And I think a lot of people are looking forward to. And, so the 23rd, we're going to see my man in action and see what he's going to do.
Mick, you're not going to announce anything about tethers until next week, is that right?
Yes.
Does that mean that you haven't clinched the TV deal yet?
No, that's not the case. We've got some very exciting news that's going to be coming out, but it's going to take about a week to 10 days, and we'll probably arrange a separate press conference for that.
And how difficult has that been, Mick? Because there's other things on the same night.
Yeah, it's always difficult when there's other fights in London, of course, other TV networks going, but that's the way things fall sometimes, and as promoters we have to get on with it.
Well, I feel wondering about if you need us. I'm afraid. But we haven't got any money.
You'll be announcing the undercard shortly.
Yeah, I mean, we've already, Ashley Theopane will be defending his British title on the show. Plus, we've got Kid Galahad and young Phil Fury over there. But the rest of the names will be announced shortly. Not yet, no.
Gavin fight.
Has he made 10 stone yet?
So, is that what Frankie gave him a fair fight, yeah?
Yep. Absolutely, we go with that.
Would Ashley go for that, Mick? Are you promoting that?
I'm not sure, I'll have to speak to him about that one. I'm sure he would, but we'll see.
Money talks and bullshit walks.
That's why you're on our show.
I've got a question for Mr.
Frank Warren. Mr. Frank, what does it feel like to know that there's one heavyweight here who can beat all your heavyweights, put one after the other in one night?
I'm sitting next to him.
Yeah. He's right here.
He's sitting right next to me.
No, you don't look like a silly man to me. You've done a lot of promotion in boxing. You're quite a clever man. And for you to think DERECK CHISORA is going to beat Tyson Fury, that would put you as a fool. And you don't look like a fool to me, so I believe in your mind that you don't think he can beat me.
I've been called a lot of things in my life, but, you know, we'll see on the night.
We'll see.
We will see on the night.
He doesn't look a foolish man. He's got a nice suit on that, but if he believes Chisora can beat me, then he must be quite foolish.
Listen, I believe very much in Derek. That's why we made the world title fight for him.
Yeah? I believe you made the world title fight for him so he didn't have to fight me.
Yeah, we did.
That's what I believe,
Yeah.
because what would be the point in getting beat at British level? Like he says, it's all for money, so if he's going to get what he's going to get for me, I don't know what he's getting, but it's not my business. I don't care if he's getting £1 or £2, but
it was a
what would be the point in getting beat for half of what he's going to get anyway? If he was going to fight Klitschko, he was going to get whatever he was going to get, a right feud, would you? So why would be the point in getting beat by someone similar to Klitschko, same size as him, for half the money when you can fight the man himself, get a big name, and come back and fight the British people anyway? It makes sense, really. It was good management, by the way, really good management.
You obviously know better than I do, so what can I say? You know, he's going to fight Klitschko, now he's fighting you. Go figure.
Well,
You know, the most problem thing with Tyson is You know, I started going to the gym by myself. I went to the Friendship Boxing Club by myself. Tyson had his dad dragging him to the gym because he wanted him to be a boxer.
Fighting's in my blood, not boxing, fighting, what men do. I'm a fighter throughout and throughout, through generations. 10 generations of my family have been fighters. So what was the difference in me going to be a fighter?
You haven't got a heart.
You have. You show out all the time, pal. You're a show out. You're a show, and you're going to get knocked out. So we'll see.
We'll see.
No heart.
No.
When have you ever been under pressure on a back foot? Never. You haven't forced anyone to do it. When you've got someone young and ambitious who can punch a bit as well, you're dead. Where are you going to go? Run out the ring? You don't even want this fight. You don't even want it. You've had to be pressured into it by a mandatory position, but you wouldn't never have fought me. And your promoter knows that as well.
Really,
so talk about Tyson going to the gym.
The simple answer to that, he didn't want it, he'd have vacated the title, gone on to bigger and better things. But he hasn't.
Where would he go then?
But he hasn't vacated.
Klitschko's going to fight Adamek. The other Klitschko's fighting David A. Dimitrenko's fighting someone else. So where's he going to go? He's got nowhere to go.
Again, you know,
If he pulled out, I put him in a situation where he couldn't pull out, his back was against the wall, that's why he's taking this fight.
Yes, we will see what happens with that. There's a legal proceedings been issued this week against Klitschko, and we'll see what happens, what the result of that is.
Cool.
We'll see. But in the meantime, what you've got to acknowledge, he didn't vacate the title, he's here to fight you. He ain't ducking you, he's here.
Yeah, he's here.
He's at the press conference,
has to be
he's
here.
going to be there on the night.
Has to be here.
Yeah, you've got to be there. So on the night, we'll see. Make sure you're there, Tom.
Oh, there's no doubt of me not being there. Definitely not. I'm that confident in being Derek Chisora. It's all about money for Derek, isn't it? We've heard him say it himself. I will put my full purse on it that I can beat this guy. If he beats me, I'll give him my purse. I'll walk across the ring, I'll kiss his 2 feet. That's how confident I am. He can have the money because it's about money, not about money for me. If I lose, I'm finished anyway, so what good's money after I've lost?
If I beat you, I don't want your purse. I would love you to donate your purse to one of the charities any of us members want. I don't want your money.
Listen, it's all about money for you. The more, the merrier. So you can have it. If you beat me, I've got no use for money.
I think this press conference is done.
Because you're done, you run out of things to say.
I got better things to go do right now.
Stuttering. Can't even speak.
Thank you very much, everyone, for coming to the press conference. I'll be leaving the building now.
One more thing before you go. Derek Chisora is good for hitting women. That's about all he's good for. And another thing, I'm going to serve justice to these 2 fists for every woman in the UK, Ireland and the world who's been beat up by a man before. And I'm going to get justice for these, and I'm going to smash him all over that ring. Watch him walk away like a little baby. Bye-bye, Derek.
iFILM. London.